YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, up next on the list of player reviews, we're going to be checking out the new Bundesliga Player of the Month card for none other than Jonathan Burkardt. Jonathan Burkardt is an 86 rated card. He has the controlled acceleration type, right-footed with 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, I don't know about you guys, man, but I feel like this card is actually going to be a little bit underrated in game. Now, in order to complete the SBC, there are two different requirements, and it's going to cost you like 30,000 coins to complete, so a very cheap SBC. Now, he can only play the striker position, and looking at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, he is pretty well-rounded from an attacking perspective apart from his 78 passing. Like, he does have some pretty solid stats, boys. 87 pace, 86 shooting, and then also 85 dribbling. He is only 5'11" as well. And compared to his regular gold card, I mean, I feel like EA did a really good job of giving him a really nice upgrade. He did end up getting a +4 upgrade to both his pace and shooting. He got a +11 upgrade to his passing, a +4 upgrade to his dribbling, and then also a +7 upgrade to both his defending and physicality. So, I mean, a really nice upgrade right there. He didn't get an upgrade to his skill moves and then also to his weak foot, which is a bit of a letdown. But in terms of playstyles, boys, they did end up giving him precision header, low driven, first touch, and quick step, man, which is really important for a striker. The 86 shooting is obviously going to be the standout stat for the card, and in those more advanced positions, boys, I mean, with the 4-star weak foot and with his scoring playstyles, he should be a very clinical player. And because he does already have really good attacking positioning and finishing, I feel like it's really important to improve on the technical sides of his game even more, so the engine chem style would be a really nice option. Now, with the engine chem style, he does have the controlled acceleration type, and it's going to give him 90 pace, 82 passing, and then also 88 dribbling. So I do expect him to be able to do everything pretty well going forward. Like I said, boys, he does also get the addition of 4 playstyles. I would say that 3 out of the 4 are really effective. Precision header isn't too important in my opinion. And then he does also get some really nice player roles, boys. He does have advanced forward player role ++, which is the best player role for a striker to have. Now, the very first Bundesliga Player of the Month SBC that we did get in FC 26, boys, was Harry Kane. And I'm pretty sure that SBC was like 3 different requirements and it was like 200,000 coins. So it's going to be really interesting to compare the two players, and if you didn't complete Harry Kane, man, this might be like a nice cheap alternative. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC 26 player reviews and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new, as we are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1, and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Bundesliga Player of the Month card, and I must say, man, I'm actually really excited to test him out because I feel like not too many people really know about him, so he's going to be a bit of like an underrated player. The first Bundesliga Player of the Month was obviously Harry Kane, and I mean, he was quite expensive, but he is a really good striker in game. I feel like this one's going to be a little bit more of like a cheap beast. Now, first things first, man, let's go ahead and test out the card's left stick dribbling. We did give him the engine chem style, so he does have really good agility and balance. No press proven playstyle, and he does only have 3-star skill moves. Hey, you know what, boys? I mean, the left stick dribbling isn't bad, but I wouldn't say that he's like very smooth on the ball. Yeah, maybe a little bit of clunkiness to him when it comes to like just moving the ball a little bit with your left analog stick. It's going to be really interesting to test that out a little bit more throughout the video, especially like in those tight areas. But yeah, man, let's even get off to a good start in game number 1. Now, this guy is playing 4-2-1-3, a pretty high line. Nice, boys, Jonathan Burkardt. I love the fact that he does get the quick step playstyle, man. That's going to be huge. He does have finesse shot as well. Test it out. Hey, man, off of the crossbar. That's actually a really good attempt. He does have 89 attacking positioning and then also 90 finishing, or vice versa. So, I mean, that's probably going to be the standout area to his game. Now, we are keeping the pressure up at the moment, boys. A little bit of tiki-taka football. This guy is very defensive, man, and he does run back with his attackers quite a bit. Jorginho Ruta. Burkardt's kind of playing like a left wing. You know what, man? I'm just going to slow it down. Mario Götze. Kamavinga through the middle. Fake shot. Ooh, it's a good tackle, boys. I like that. I like the acceleration after that step over there. It was pretty good. Finesse shot off of the post, boys. That's the second time that we hit the post. We are knocking on the door, though. Now, a little bit of counter-attacking football right here, boys. I might just carry the ball forward with him a little bit and now just try to play through. That's a great ball, boys. The engine chem style is going to work really well. And that's a lovely counter-attacking goal, man. The link-up play is also going to be really important. Now, I do want to test out his sprint speed a little bit more, boys. So let's just go ahead and ping the ball into him. Let's go R3 touch. It's not bad, boys. That's decent physicality as well. Jonathan, a little bit of left stick dribbling. 3-star skill moves. Keeping it close. Yeah, this guy doesn't really control his defenders, boys. So we are going to have to be a little bit more creative going forward. Play it through. Shot. 3 times that we hit the post, boys. I know that Donnarumma saved that one onto the post, but we got to be scoring, boys. I'd say on that one, my aim should have been a little bit better. Mario Götze. Let's just try to ping that towards the middle and now try to get him in behind. That's great attacking positioning, boys. Quick step as well. Finesse shot. That's a much better finish, boys. I will say we have missed a couple chances with him, but that's great, man. The addition of the quick step is so important. Burkardt, little step over right there. Not bad. We do have Bahoya making the run. Just use this run as a decoy and go for a finesse shot. You know what, man? The flight of the ball right there actually looked really nice. Mario Goodson, nice. Ruta, drop it back. We could maybe go for a power shot. He's running back with Makalele. Burkardt, good left stick dribbling. Finesse shot. What a finish, boys. In off of the post, man. I feel like we're starting to get used to him a little bit. Now, a little bit of counter-attacking football right here, boys. We do have a little bit of space through the middle. First time heel to heel. That's nice. R3 touch, boys. Look at the sprint speed. Low driven. Ooh, we should be scoring, boys. We should be scoring. I feel like his finishing is maybe just a tad bit inconsistent. The R3 touch right there, though, to get away from the defender was very smooth. Lovely Burba spin. Finesse shot. Yeah, right there we could have created a little bit better of an angle. If you do just want to get the most out of his pace and like use him as a striker that just scores goals and gets into really good areas, like the Hunter would be a really nice option. Burkardt finesse shot. It's what he does, man. All right, boys, straight into game number 2 we go, and so far, so good. I think that it's safe to say if you do run a Bundesliga team and you're looking for like a cheap alternative, I feel like he's a pretty decent striker in game. Would I put him on the same level as like, I don't know, your meta OP type of strikers like a Claudia Pina, Dumerne, Diani? No. But if you do play to his strengths, man, he can still be a pretty solid option. Over top through ball. Yeah, man, linking up the play again. That's a really nice pass. Kamavinga, that's a great tackle, man. We knew exactly what he was going to do right there. Kudus. Delayed a little bit. Now play through. Finesse shot. It's a great finish, boys. If you can get him into really nice areas, he is going to score a lot of goals. Big tackle, boys. Big tackle right there. We got so much space now. A little precision through ball. Big shot. Nice. Bahoya. Keep it on his right foot. Finesse shot. What a finish, boys. What a finish, man. Putting it onto his right foot where you create like a really good angle and going for a finesse shot. I know that we missed a couple chances, boys, but I feel like it's almost like a guaranteed goal. Jorginho Rutsa. We do got a little bit of space through the middle. First time heel to heel is so good in my opinion. Burkardt all the way. Just going to go for a low driven. It is a little bit further out, boys, but that is a much better finish. The low drivens have been a little bit more inconsistent compared to the finesse shots, but that's a great finish. A lot of power behind that shot as well. Great tackle, great tackle. We do got a little bit of space through the middle. Heel to heel. Keep it on his right foot. Burkardt do get a little bit like I won't say that he's like a jammy player, boys, but he does get a lot to go his way. Cancel that. Burkardt keeping it close. Still with it. He's doing second man press. Back onto his left foot. Marquinhos, man. The AI defending right there just to like cut off that angle was so good. Jorginho Rutsa. We could just maybe ping it towards the middle. We got to keep in mind that he is running back with Kachawi quite a bit. Finesse shot. I mean, that's another great attempt, boys. Great tackle. Keeping the pressure up, boys. Burkardt. We do have a little bit of space right here. Great acceleration. And another great finish, boys. The finishing, like when it comes to just like a regular shot with him, has been pretty good as well. So there is a lot of variety with like the way that you can score goals with him. You can go for finesse shots, low drivens. You can just go for a regular shot. He does have the 4-star weak foot. Jorginho Rutsa again. Play it through. Heel to heel. Low driven to the near post. That's great, boys. First time heel to heel. Again, a very underrated skill move. All right, boys. So after using Jonathan Burkardt in a few games of division rivals, I think that is safe to say if you are looking for like a cheaper alternative and you do run a Bundesliga team, it's a pretty decent SBC to go ahead and complete. Now, does he fit this year's meta and like this year's style of play? Is he on the same level as like Claudia Pina, Dumerne, Diani, players like that? Probably not. But there are most definitely some parts to his game that are really effective and that can definitely make him a very solid striker going forward. The 86 shooting was easily the standout stat. With the 4-star weak foot and then also the scoring playstyles that he does have, if you can get him in those more advanced positions, boys, he is a very clinical player. With the engine chem style, I feel like he's a lot more balanced going forward. Like the pace with the quick step playstyle was very nice. The passing wasn't too bad either. And then the dribbling was a little bit interesting, boys. I will say he isn't the smoothest of players on the ball. I did expect him to feel a little bit better overall, but it wasn't too bad either. It might take some time getting used to, but once you get it down, man, I feel like from an attacking perspective for 30,000 coins, it's a pretty good SBC. Now, the main letdowns that I did notice with the card, boys, is obviously the fact that he does have the 3-star skill moves and that he doesn't have a playstyle plus, but you can obviously give him a playstyle plus from the season pass. And if I had to compare him with some of like the Bundesliga strikers that we currently have in the game, I mean, Harry Kane's going on the market for 90,000 coins as inform card. Voller is 330,000 coins. Mario Gomez is 30k. Girassi is 12k. Smolarek 160k. You can actually buy Luis Diaz's inform card for 60,000 coins. And if I had to compare the two, boys, I would personally just run like Luis Diaz at the striker position. Nathan Tella is 17k his ultimate screen card. So I mean, I feel like for 40,000 coins, it's still a pretty decent SBC to go ahead and complete, but there's definitely better options out there. If I had to compare him with like a specific type of player, he does kind of give me like a Maximilian Bayer type of vibe. So if those are like the strikers that you prefer, he is going to be a pretty decent option for you. I feel like EA did a really good job of giving him upgrades that his regular rare gold card definitely needed. Like the upgrade to his pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, and physicality does go a long way. And with the engine chem style, boys, like I said, I feel like he can do everything pretty well going forward, but there's nothing like too crazy with the card. Like I wouldn't use him over like a Pina or like a Dumerne, players like that. I know that sounds ratty, boys, but it is what it is. If you do run a Bundesliga team and you are a little bit on a budget, then it is a pretty decent SBC to go ahead and complete for you. He might fit into like future evolutions, but he is 86 rated, so it might take some time before he does fit into another evolution. So overall, boys, I would say that it's a pretty decent SBC for people that do run Bundesliga teams, but other than that, man, I probably wouldn't complete him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.